Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have some tips for you on how to prevent diastasis recti in pregnancy. So it is actually something you cannot prevent, as especially in the last trimester it is natural to have. As your baby needs more space, your abdominals open to the sides and there is a gap created in between. Well, after delivery, after giving birth, the gap within a few weeks naturally closes if everything goes well. Sometimes it doesn't close and you need to do specific exercises, specific movement to have it closed. So today I have some tips for you on how to make it as small as possible, as healthy as possible, so then after delivery you don't have a problem and then it will just close naturally on its own. So the first one is through some movement. So by working on your core, you can actually make your core stronger, which helps with the diastasis recti. I'm going to show you 3 exercises that I really like for the core strength. And the first one is plank. So you can do it all the way up on your hands or on your forearms, so whatever works for you. And you come into the plank pose. So the shoulders are above your wrists. You are not too high or too low. You are not dropping your back down. So that's one. You can hold for a few breaths depending on your stability, depending on your exercise level. The other one is from yoga. It's a balancing tabletop position. So you are on your hands and knees. The hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hips. And you extend one leg at a time behind you, and for example the right one, and also you can add on with the left arm. So here you are balancing and working on your core, and after each breath you can switch side. Left leg extending behind you, right arm in front of you, alternating a few times. Another favorite pose of mine is actually on the back. So we are gonna lie down on the back. You can do it with me if you want to try immediately. The knees are bent, the feet are close to the hips, arms are resting alongside your body. And on the inhale, we lift the hips up for bridge pose. Exhale. Lower down. Inhale, coming all the way up. Keep pressing into the feet and also keep squeezing the thighs together so they are not opening to the sides. And lower down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower. So you can do a few rounds of bridge pose, maybe each day, every other day, or whenever you think about it. The second tip is what to avoid instead of what to do, and that is to avoid crunches. So nothing that puts pressure on the direct abdominal muscles. So if we still are lying down, then nothing like crunches all the way up. This is something to be completely avoided in pregnancy, from the start of pregnancy really. My third tip is whenever you come to lie down or you get up, again, don't get the muscles involved in your belly, but instead roll onto one side, use your arms, your hands for support, and use the arm strength to actually lift yourself up, not the belly muscles. That was tip number 3. And you can use this tip whenever you are on the sofa. Just really try to engage the belly muscles as less as possible. And the fourth one is be aware of your posture. So we don't want any slouching in your back, and it's really tempting because the belly is getting heavier and heavier, so we are like trying to compensate in any way. Maybe we are arching our back, or the opposite, we are just like rounding our shoulders, but really try to be aware to have the shoulders on top of your hips and to have really narrow back, that the posture and how you hold it when you walk, when you walk maybe with a stroller, if you already have a baby, a toddler at home. Just try to be mindful of the posture whenever you can. I hope it was useful. Let me know in the comment if it was. And you don't have to use these tips only in pregnancy, but also postpartum if the diastasis recti is still not okay, even months or years after you had your baby. Then these tips are still great to use, not to make it worse and to actually improve the diastasis recti. Thank you for joining me today, and I see you again soon. Bye!